Hello and welcome back to Fairweather Trains. Today we're going to have a look at an expensive C Class 060 steam loco from Bachmann. You see it here in the box. And we'll have a look at the end of the box so we can see exactly what we got. 31464 C Class 1583 Southern Railway Line black, 21p pin DCC ready. So this is a very expensive loco. We got this from Worley, from Bachmann's spin-off shop, I think, called MCC. And you can see what the original price was and what we paid. I think we negotiated that down to 90, but I could be wrong. But originally you can see very expensive. Now I have run this just enough to run it in, that's all, but that was when we got back from Worley, so that was a while ago, so I don't remember much about it. So I'll get it out of the box and we'll have a look, see what we got. So there she is down on the track. Before we have a closer look, we'll just have a look at the paperwork. So what we got here: Wainwright C Class 060. Had to get the body shell off, yada yada, had to fit DCC, running in. It has been run in, as I think I already said. Replacement, lubrication, decoder fitting, not interested. And then there's another sheet here, which is the usual, the usual Bachmann running in period, what curves it can run on, etc. Right, so we don't need to look at that. There is quite a large selection of extras in the box that you can fit. What have we got? I think we got this doesn't seem to want to twist properly. Anyway, there we go. Speaker housing, brake rigging, looks like some fireman's tools there as well, look. Yeah, all very nice. I doubt I'll fit any of them anyway. So there she is, a very finely detailed steam engine. Let's have a closer look. Start off at the front. Yeah, it's got a very subtle green line in there, as you can see, because this is a southern loco. Nice buffer detail, sprung buffers at that. Yeah, that's quite nice. Very slight moulding line, but not too bad. But the lining's been nicely done. Nice rivet detail. Metal running plate. It's just plastic. Metal whistles or what have you there. Nice detailing on the tender. And the vacuum pipes already fitted. More sprung buffers. And what we've got to look at is the cab. It could be the best cab I've seen. Look at the detail in there. That's pretty fantastic, don't you think? Yeah, gorgeous looking cab. Coal load's good. All the printing's absolutely fine. That does actually catch the eye, especially with the top of the firebox there being painted in gold. Marvellous. Yeah, that's really nice. That's really nice. Now, one thing this does have that I don't like is the tender to loco fitting. It's one of those, look, it just comes off. And it can come off without you noticing, which is a real shame. Now I presume that white plug and the cables is to power the DCC chip if you put it in there, and the speaker, which must go there. But unfortunately there is no pickups on the tender, which is really rather disappointing. Consequently, it does stutter a bit on a couple of my crossings, which it shouldn't do, should it, for the newest loco like this? It's really quite disappointing, unless they're tucked away in there and I can't see them. But if I put a battery on those wheels, nothing happens. But if I put it on these ones, they do spin. So that's disappointing, and that I really don't like that connector there. I should put what I've done in the past is put a float rubber on them. If you ever go fishing, you know what they are, but at the moment I can't get to them. They're buried in the shed. But just to stop it popping off. Also, the way it's stored in the packaging is with that off. Otherwise it doesn't quite fit properly. Bit silly, but there you go. I must admit, I don't know the age of this loco. I didn't actually look it up. I probably should have done. I don't know when it came out. Being a 31 code, I assume it's an older one. Anyway, let's see how it runs. Enough moaning. I was going to say that's beautifully smooth, but the tender's come off. And that's because I think it wasn't connected properly. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, it's gone dead on the points. I must admit, I can't believe it's got wiring into the tender and no pickups. It's a lovely, smooth, quiet runner. In fact, if I turn the other one off, oh, I've forgotten how noisy that thing was. Right. Let's see if we can hook it up to some wagons. You got them? Nope. Right, what's up with the coupling then? No, that's done. Right, we'll send it round. Stop dead. Stop dead on the crossing. That's very disappointing, I have to say. Very disappointing to see that stopping like that. For a newish engine, with wire into the tender really should have tender pickup, shouldn't it? But apart from that, it's a nice runner. It's a lovely runner. See if we can get it to go nice and smooth with a load. And what about backwards? I've got to say it's a lovely runner, and a nice looking thing. And I think for the price we paid, that's fine, which is 90 or 95 quid, I believe. But £200 for an engine with no pickups in the tender, even though there's wiring. No, I'm afraid not. Even the beautifully painted cab doesn't make up for lack of pickups. I think that's a shame to get a loco like this that stutters over crossings. Admittedly, the worst offender is the Lima crossing, but many things can get over that. And that is there as a test. That's what I've left it in. But yeah, that's, in that respect, that's disappointing. However, I would definitely recommend one of these for around the 90 quid mark, because it is a beautiful runner, as you can see. And the livery's not bad with the black Southern. The lining's good. All the paintwork's good on it. And the cab is fantastic. There we go. So that's the Bachmann C Class Wainwright 060 loco. We'll just send that off and we'll leave it there. See you the next one. Recommended for the right price, absolutely. See you soon. Bye for now.